What's up, everybody? This is my review of Legends of Tomorrow I was about to say season 14. Jeez, I hope Legends isn't gonna run as long as Supernatural. I think it would be dead by then. Season 6 is way better than Supernatural season 6, if you know. But yeah. This is my review of Legends of Tomorrow season 6, episode 14, entitled "There Will Be Brood." And, yeah, I just want to say, I'm really enjoying Legends this season, man. I think it's one of the better Arrowverse seasons to come out of 2021. I think maybe once this season's over, when Supergirl season 6 is over, I'll do a ranking, but who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling, and let's roll that intro. This episode, started kind of where last episode ended off, I guess you could say. Sorry, I'm moving my microphone if you can hear anything. Like, I guess you could say that, well, we're rambling. The Legends find John, and, they figured out that, yeah, John, John has mixed earpiece and has done something with Bayrod, and, not Bayrod, where is Bayrod? Wait. Oh yeah, he's with, his parents. I'm sorry, but he did something with, Bishop, so he is astral projecting right now, and he is not even really there, and he wakes up on the ship, and he talks to Bayrod. No, Bishop. Jeez. I'm sorry, I'm just getting them confused, because they have similar names. But, yeah, Bishop does something with, Gideon, and that results in Astra and Spooner hiding somewhere from Bishop and Bayron. They get to 1945, Texas, and there is Spooner's mom and everything, but I don't have photos of them, so we won't show it. But John and Bishop find the Fountain of Imperium, or what is left of it, in Texas. I don't know if it moved or that was explained or something, but Bishop reveals here that, well, mushrooms will later in the future be revealed as aliens. So, what if the Fountain of Emporium was an alien being, and, the mushrooms had some way to figure out and talk to it? So then Constantine comes across a little girl, and I'll just say, this little girl is someone known as Esperanza Cruz, or the the younger version of Spooner, and, she talks about how her mother is a healer, which we just saw in the previous scene before this, and John says, I'm a healer, look, I have magic. Have you seen anything else glowing like this? And she says, no. And, she gives John a flower, but when she gives John a flower, there's this very, and it went by fast, I couldn't even tell what it was, but there's this flash of light, and, I think it's the mushroom from the end of the episode, looking at the blue, in it, but here's where I want to talk about my theory, and how I was partially right. Back in episode 6, I predicted that, this would kind of happen to Spooner. I thought Bishop would, be the one who kidnapped Spooner to tie it into the season, which I guess was wrong, but, yeah, I thought Spooner, would find her mom by the end of the season, of course, and something would happen, but I thought Spooner would be abducted by Bishop, and this actually works way better, and I'll be honest, I thought since Bishop was going to be back here, and I thought they were going to reveal that Bishop actually took her from this time period or something, and there should be an earlier version of Bishop, since Bishop is an all-knowing, like, data intelligence, kind of. But no, that's not what happened. I just want to talk about how my theory was kind of right. And, I'll actually leave the episode 6, review down below. But, yeah. John walks in, and they have a little dinner where, everybody gets knocked out, and John shows Spooner the future, and how she actually got separated from her mom. The landowner killed Spooner's mom and everything. But then the legends talk, and they're like, damn, how are we going to get back tonight? How are we going to get our ship back? Oh, we know someone with a time-traveling ship. Kayla. And, they convince Gary to call Kayla through this thing, and Kayla probably won't answer, so, they talk about this thing where they will get Mick to act like they're gonna post Mick to what I guess could be an alien version of Instagram and tag Kayla, and they're hoping that that will work, and, it does, and it's just a very Legends moment, and because it's a Legends moment, it's acceptable. But it's just a really good moment, and I really enjoyed this episode, man. I'll be honest, I really did. So yeah, they tagged Kayla and everything, but then later there's a flash of light, and Kayla appears, and she's just yelling at Gary and everything. They speak in their alien native language and everything. But I'm getting ahead of myself because yeah, this is where I guess Kayla comes in with the photos I have, like, whatever. And, Kayla comes in, and her and Gary talk like I just said. I'm sorry I'm repeating myself, man. But, yeah, I'm sorry. Gary and what am I thinking of? Yeah, Gary and Kayla fight and argue before Mick reveals that he actually, grew to like Kayla, and he's worried about his children, actually. And Kayla, you could tell that she's like, oh my gosh, or something, but she doesn't want to be with, I guess she might want to be with Mick, I don't know, but I don't think she wants to, like, be with Mick. I think she thinks that she likes Mick, but she can't come to terms with liking Mick, if that makes sense. But, yeah, back on the ship, Bishop is, like, hooking something up with the eggs and something. Constantine comes in, and he's like, I hope that's all, like, I'm sorry if you heard that, a car just passed by, it was super loud, man. But, yeah, Constantine's like, I hope that's a victory dance, not anything weird, which it probably is a bit of both. But then, Bishop talks about this thing that he made for Constantine, which will, out of Spooner's blood, and it will activate the Fountain of Emporium, giving her his powers. He just has to inject it before when they get there and stuff, but he has to share it in Constantine's fate. He's gonna not share it, of course, and betray Bishop. I'm sorry, but then Astral projects, and I don't think she should know how to do this, but I don't know. She's been studying, but we kind of never see that. Yeah. So Constantine and Astra argue, and they bring up Astra's mother, and I don't know. This episode was just a really good send off for Constantine. I think he's in next episode. I'm pretty sure, but if he's not, they did one hell of a job, man, and I'll miss him. But they get to the mushrooms, him and Bishop, and it's a big betrayal thing, man. It's just kind of scummy of Bishop, honestly. But they grow a big mushroom, and that's how the Fountain of Emporium will work. And this is just really cool visuals, and, like, people say that the CW has really bad CGI. I'm like, the Flash has bad CGI, but, like, if you watch Superman Lois, of course that has great CGI, everybody watches it, but then it like, Legends of Tomorrow is underrated and has great CGI. Like, Supergirl CGI is honestly trash. Like the new episodes, but whatever. I'm sorry, I skimmed through. Esperanza or Spooner killed the people who were gonna kill her mom, so she saved her mom. So then, Astra took Tiny Spooner, and Tiny Spooner's like, oh, is that where I'm gonna go? And Astra's kind of like, yeah, but it's gonna be really hard for a long time, and eventually you're gonna meet me, and you're gonna get a family and everything, showing how Spooner has really adapted in these, it's probably about, like, a month that has transpired, but it's we can't tell time on the Wave Rider, but eventually John sees Astra, and he does some spell that like pushes Astra back into the ground, and it knocks her out, honestly. But then Bishop kind of sees something and notifies Constantine of the thing with Esperanza going on, and it's easy to see, and they're just like, wow, it's actually happening. And it is. It's just really impressive. Esperanza goes to the future, and we kind of get the whole thing wrapped up, and I'm so happy about this episode. But then we have Esperanza's mom and Spooner talking, and eventually Spooner gets knocked out, and she just kind of falls on the floor after them having a heartfelt moment and hugging and everything. And it's just like, I wonder what's happening with Spooner next episode. But I don't even think this is the part of the screenshots where I got that, but whatever. Spooner gets the Kayla gets the legends to 1945, and yeah, it's invisible, and we have this funny, sorry, I just hit my microphone, and we have this funny moment with Nate, where he's like, oh, and he grabs the keys and makes it uninvisible, and John, he takes him and Bishop are arguing, and eventually he takes the serum. Awful way for him to go, but, he takes the serum, and eventually, it's revealed that, it's revealed that, Bishop did not, make that serum with good intentions. That serum was, made for John, and it had poison in it, and that's not what John is feeling is not the fountain of Imperium, it's the poison that Bishop put in it, and John will be dead. But, yeah, Bishop is the one who is the final one. Many people are jealous who will kill John Constantine. But the legends get on the ship, and they see that the doors are locked, and Bishop has done something. And it's revealed that Bishop, he has bombed the eggs, and he has created a little game where the legends will have to grab as many eggs as they can in a certain time period. So they play the game, and they grab 47 of them. Reminder, there was 48 children that Mick gave birth to. So what do they do when they have one on the floor? All the baby's fathers. Mick, he goes in and grabs one, but before he can do that, the timer runs out, and it explodes, and Mick gets blasted back from the explosion. Now, from the promo, Mick is in the next episode. So, he's not dead. They probably just say, oh, wait, Gideon's offline. Then how? Actually, that's a good question, man. So, yeah. Bishop kind of just talks to John, and it's kind of weird. And then, he leaves John, and Astra appears. And Astra and John have this beautiful conversation. I might not love Astra as a character, but we'll get into the conversation later. I didn't know this was about to happen. This is the part where Spooner falls down, passes out. Spooner's 100, definitely percent being in Season 7, but Matt Ryan's in Season 7 as a new character, so I don't know if they're gonna pull, like, Azari on us, but Spooner, they probably aren't gonna. This is the penultimate episode, they gotta set up the next one, but yeah, Astra and John talk, and man, as much as Astra doesn't want to like John, they are like father and daughter, kind of. Astra's mother's gone. This is really the only parental figure that John has, and we know where John's going. He's going to hell. And when he dies, you can hear the screams of hell. And it's just a real surreal moment where the Hellblazer is going. And he gets mummified by the fountain of something, I forgot. And the last thing he sees is Zari after the legends come. And he tears up and dies. And then composes. Now that is not the way for the mighty John Constantine to go out. But I am so happy the way they killed him off. It's amazing. I'm so hyped up for next episode. This is a Legends episode. I actually was... I was thinking that they were going to mess up the timeline somehow, because that's what a Legends penultimate episode does, but no. They're going so original, and this episode is Revenge, next episode. And I'm just so excited for next week, and September 5th, it's just going to be... Legends Season 6 isn't the best season of Legends. I think it's, like, out of 6 seasons, only, like, 2 seasons of Legends are good. I mean, 2 seasons of Legends are bad. So, I'm just so looking forward to next episode. I'm sorry that I'm rambling. Goodbye, stay safe, and goodbye. Go to the description, follow our socials, subscribe, like, all that crap. We're, like, 8 away from 100.